On campus, there's definitely a lot to get involved with. Personally, I've been involved in music on campus. Kind of somewhat of coordination of music, kind of like getting shows together, and sometimes playing in shows, and definitely attending a lot of shows. There's a lot of free events that go on campus. There's also a really lively circus that goes down, which is really fun to watch. And there's a whole wide variety of clubs and sports that you can get involved with. I personally play intramural basketball, which is a lot of fun. And there's not a really huge frat or sorority scene here on campus. I only know of maybe 2 frat or really sororities that exist, and it's not the same as it is at bigger universities where they kind of dominate the party scene. It's totally not the case here. And outside of school, there's definitely a lot of community organizations to get involved with, including Food Not Bombs is a really cool one, which participates in the community by getting food to the homeless. And definitely there's a lot involvement in local food out here, which is a really cool thing about this area. There's a lot of people interested in producing their own food and also consuming food that is produced locally. So there's a lot of organizations both on campus and off campus that are kind of related to that whole scene. I haven't been specifically involved with any of those groups, but I've kind of loosely participated in a lot of different events related to that. And also, 2 years ago, I helped to organize a community drum circle, which kind of picked up and happened on a weekly basis in the community park here. And that was a really amazing experience to kind of bond with the community and local drummers and just kind of bring people together to kind of celebrate our community. It's a really cool way to just kind of bond with people in the area. And the last time I think I was involved in a club on campus, it was the Musical Instrument Liberation Committee. And our kind of motivation was to abolish a law in which you could not play musical instruments in the dorm environment, which we thought was ridiculous, especially considering that there's a lot of classes where you learn how to play an instrument, and if you can't do your homework on campus, it's kind of hard to find an area. It's kind of hard to be motivated to be practicing your instrument for that class. And we were successful in getting rid of that rule, so the club ceased to exist, but it was really fun being a part of that, and I met some good friends through it. And